Today we're going to switch out a NAS drive on the Synology. My 4 terabyte drive from Western Digital has failed. So instead I've got a replacement. Here's a 10 terabyte one. So I'm going to swap it out. Now if you don't have your drives locked, you can just pull here and it will come out. Note the orientation of where the the sockets are, and you need to put the new one in the exact same way because it needs to align up to that align up in there when you push it back in. Or as taking it out goes, it's pretty simple. You have these things, just pull them out on both sides. Once that is, the drive will just come off. Take a new drive, put it back in the exact same orientation. Note that this is the key part. Have it in. The screw hole and this hole should align so that you can push this through and lock it in. Do that on both sides. Okay, so we know that these two go at the bottom, so we put that back in, slide it in, and close. That is pretty much it. Now, once the Synology is up and running, you need to go to your storage manager and add that drive back on. Since by default your setup of your Synology can accept one drive failure, pulling out this drive is considered as a single failure. So it'll take more than a day, but it'll rebuild this drive, and in maybe a day, 24 hours, something like that, you should have your full capacity back. So it has been over a day since I plugged in my 10 terabyte new hard drive. We can see here uptime is over 1 day. And after I turned it on, within half an hour or so, I would have started the process of building the drive. Now the drive does show it's healthy. So initially it'll say degraded performance because at that point, if another drive were to fail, you would have lost your rate, right? So that was risk because I had 4 drives. I pulled out one, and then I put in a new drive so that I can start building that new drive. But what if during that process one of the other drives failed? That would have caused a total loss, which is why you always have to back up. I back up my drives onto Azure, so it's there on the cloud. So something happens, the house is on fire, the NAS drive gets stolen, there's still a backup on the cloud. And if we come here to the storage manager, we could see that the 4 drives are up. But when I click on here, we could see it's only 41. It's still under work. See this symbol here? So it's still under process. Although, when I look here, it looks like everything is good. It's normal. Yet, the repair is still going on. And it's only 42% after a whole day, which means I guess it's going to be running maybe tomorrow. By end of tomorrow, this work should probably be done, and then I can see what my total capacity is. Right now, I have close to 12 terabyte, but as we can see, I have 10 terabytes. When it gets formatted, it becomes 9 terabyte, and so on. So anyway, this is interesting. I'm not sure why does it take this long. Why does it take 2 days to repair this volume? Is there an option to just say, okay, don't make the NAS available, just take an exclusive mode, just build up the drives as quickly as possible and get it up. If there is such an option, I would have gone for that, since I don't really need to use this NAS all the time. I'd rather just have it be done, repaired, and kind of see the final result. But at this point of time, although the volume is under repair, everything is available. The drives are available. I can copy, save, and all that, right? So it's like this is like a background process that is happening, but and you don't really kind of care about it, other than the fact that you can't shut down your NAS.